Yo, Commander fans, welcome to another episode of Boys in Burgundy with your host, T May. And of course, we got the one and only OG Zeke is in the building. What's going on, Zeke?
What is going on, man? All is good here, man. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Man, look. Let's jump right into it, man. We're gonna jump right out the window in this episode. We're not gonna play around.
Yes, sir.
Stefon Diggs is in Burgundy and gold. That's incredible, man. I'm loving this right now. How you feel about my man Stefon Diggs in the building?
Man, that's man, that's sweet. That's sweet. That's sweet. Look, I'm like in giggles, man. Good gracious, man. It's it's
Wow.
it's a it's a wonderful move, man. Adam Peters, man. Man, he
Shout out to that
came
guy.
up, man.
Shout out to
Yes,
that guy.
yes, yes.
Yeah. I mean, listen, this is the guy we all wanted. We talked about it. The fans was talking about it on the radio, 1067 and all that stuff. The reporters, everybody was talking about my man Stefon Diggs, and he had options. He didn't have to come here, but I think we were the front runners. And Adam Peters, man, he closed that deal. I was a little worried at first, but we got him. Still got some formalities I got to go through, physicals, whatever. But you know, the guy's here, man. He's already at Redskins Park in Ashburn. He's already doing his thing, and I'm just happy we got a WR2. And then no disrespect to the boys on the squad, all right? But I'm sorry. Okay, none of them guys get you 1,000 yards. None of them. Okay. But we got a guy who can get you 1,000 outside of Terry. How you feel about that, man? I mean, what are the potential of both these guys getting 1,000 yards? That's insane. We haven't had that in a long time.
Look, man, threat of him and Terry playing off each other. It's dude, look. This is going to be a sight to see, especially in this city. That we haven't seen in a long time. Man, like what we talk about, Pierre Garcon and Deshaun Jackson. You know what I
Jackson.
mean?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah,
I
man.
remember that.
We ain't had nothing like that since. So
We
look, Stefan, he might not be the same guy. Say, let's go back to maybe, I guess, the early Houston. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm.
But I think for what they're gonna use him and how they can use him, he can actually still be that type of Stefan, just in a role that's just gonna be a little more, familiar, where he's just gonna be able to do things quickly, get open quickly, and
Right.
get the ball out of you know, Jaden Daniels' hands, JD5's hands, man. And that's just how it's gonna work. So, man, I can see both of them, him and Terry, getting 2,000
I
combined.
I can see it. I can see it happening, man. I don't see. I mean, I'm banking on that. I'm banking on Terry getting back to his old form. He's 1,000 yard guy when he wake up in the mornings. He gonna get you 1,000, all right? And he fell off last year. That wasn't his fault, man. That was what contract stuff, injuries. You know how it is when guys hold out, man, and they never the same throughout the whole season. So that's not his fault. Terry is looking great right now at training camp. Right? That guy is ready. He's mentoring the young puppies, man. And when Diggs come in here and step on the field with Terry on the opposite side, man, that's going to just open up the offense tremendously, man. Jaden Daniel JD has got to be happy right now, man. He's got to be smiling ear to ear. I mean, it's crazy, right?
I'm smiling ear to ear. Look, and I ain't even on the field. So come
Right.
on, man. Hey, look. Hey, look, Stefan brings this mentality. I was one saying, hey, we gonna be all right, man. We really don't necessarily have to name a WR2,
No, you
but
don't have to.
but as things been rolling a little bit and kind of hearing about how things been going in camp a little bit, and
Mm,
like you said, Terry been kind of like pulled to the side because they need to get more looks at the other
right,
guys out there.
right, right.
And it's really maybe one guy who's just been consistent out there. And that's a little bit underwhelming in my thoughts, man. So, you know,
Yeah.
granted, they out there, it's just practice with t-shirts and shorts and all that. They're having a little bit contact now. But just knowing that, yeah, you might quote me wrong. Yeah, we we okay. We might not be needing to name that WR2. Yeah, we need a WR2. No
Yeah,
question.
we need no question about that.
No
I'm
question.
sorry, man. Those guys out there, none of them excite me except Terry in that wide receiver room. Of course, the rookie excites me, but we don't know what he's gonna bring to the table. We have no idea what he's gonna do on NFL level. Luke McCaffrey, man, he is always the off-season training camp, preseason demon, right? He
Mhm.
balls out, but then the regular season roll around and you can't find that guy anywhere. Jaden Lane, he can't even catch the goddamn ball, so I'm not worried about him at all. And Traylon Burks, he's an injury-prone guy, so we cannot roll into the season with those question marks, man. Those are serious question marks. Serious question mark.
Look, with your quarterback, you got to give him every opportunity. You got to give him every weapon available. And Stefon Diggs sitting out there, man. And
Yeah,
that was just, to me, it should have happened a
layup,
long time ago. But look, hey, it's
layup.
good. As long as we got him. And
Yeah, that's
it was
layup.
even communications, man, that they was like, look, we know there's opportunities other places. Just let us know.
Yeah.
And if it seems like it got to be a little competitive, just let us know what it is, and
Mhm.
we'll come and sit down with you and hopefully come to the table. And I don't even know it really got to that, because like you said, I
I
don't
don't
think he
think so.
really wanted to go anywhere else but come
Nah.
to DC, stay in DC, no question, and play
The
with
only
JD5.
the only other competition was Kansas City. And Mahomes, Andy Reid, he was gonna get some looks there. Their wide receiver room is so-so. But they didn't have the money. Like, they would have to cut some guys, restructure some guys to get Diggs in. And to me,
Mhm.
you bring a guy his age for maybe could be only a 1 year deal. We just don't know yet, unless he balls out. You're not gonna do all that for a 1 year deal, guy, man. You're not gonna make all those arrangements for this guy. So no one could have matched the money that we gave him actually. So this was his choice. This
Right,
he wanted to
right.
be back. So
Right. And I don't even really put it down as being money as all. I mean, because look, I mean, he could have
yeah,
went to Kansas City. Andy
yeah,
Reid,
yeah,
Andy
yeah.
Reid
That's
offense, and their wide receiver room is probably just as bad, if not worse, than,
right.
than Washington.
Yeah,
So look, he wanted to play here. He
he
wanted
wanted
to
to play
play in
here.
DC. And
Yeah,
dude, that one, you can't even. So far, we talked about all the moves and so far doing this pre-off season. That's number one right now.
right,
That's
right,
number one.
right.
JD5 need a guy that he can look to one way and look on the other side and look the other way, you know, and not
Yeah.
everything be telegraphed to Terry. Terry
Ah,
getting stacks, Terry
yeah.
getting three and on him. Now they can't do that.
No, you can't.
They
You
can't do
can't.
that.
Not at
No.
all.
Mm-mm.
So now, listen, I'm gonna take you back. We're gonna
Mm.
go back a little bit. Now, you remember we talked about this years ago when Stefon Diggs became a free agent from the Vikings. We wanted that guy in, right? He was our first choice. Like, go get that guy, Stefon Diggs. Of course, the management and the front office back then was trash, and they didn't make a move on this guy, but he should have been a commander slash redskin a long time ago. Long
Mhm.
time ago. And if you look at his numbers, man, the guy balled out in Buffalo, 1,500 yards. The next season, 1,200, followed up by 1,400, 1,100. Listen, man, Stephon Diggs is a problem. He's older, but he's still a problem. And he's
Man,
gonna elevate our offense. He's gonna elevate the offense, man. No question.
look, I mean, the numbers he's put up, man, he's actually put up Hall of Fame numbers,
Yeah,
to be honest.
yeah.
So he put that ring on, he put that
Mhm.
chip on, and he can bring it back home. Oh
Right.
man, that dude be putting on the gold jacket, man, when his time
Mhm.
come. I'm telling you. So, hey,
Yeah.
yeah, step on this, is definitely the needed piece if we going in this off season, even with the other options that were there now. Alec Pierce,
Right.
Romeo Dobbs, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm being
Those was
honest.
yeah, nice options, man. But they was
Yeah,
expensive.
they was expensive, but I'd rather have Stephon Diggs. I'm
Yeah, they
serious.
were expensive.
Yeah,
Stephon
he's
Diggs had the
proven.
price.
Right.
Yeah.
He had the price, and he's proven.
Right.
He's shown he can do it.
He's
He's
gonna get
shown
you
that
the
he
same
can get it done.
production.
Right, exactly. Better. What I
That's
mean,
it.
Alex Perez got, I think he had 50 plus catches last year and just a little over 1,000 yards. Yeah, with the little bit of quarterback stuff going on, with this guy getting hurt down the stretch. And, Romeo Dobbs was playing, had like 4 or 5 receivers he had to get out there and compete with.
Right.
And he
Right.
seemed to have been pretty steady over the time, but he still hasn't shown that he could be that guy that you can count on week in and week out. And you got to figure what the New England still go do. They went still got AJ Brown to add
There
on.
you there you
So
go.
that ain't saying a lot for
There you
him.
go.
Okay. So
There you
even
go.
now, going back, hindsight is a mug, man. It was
Yeah.
real talk. But
Yeah.
I'd rather have Stefon Diggs, man. No question.
Yeah. I'm happy right now. I'm happy,
Yes.
man. And
Yes.
Nation, Commander fans, in case you haven't heard, man, he signed a 1-year deal. Overall value is 10 mil. He can reach 12 mil with some incentives. To me, that's a steal, man. And to me, our front office is doing some work right now because we still got $33 million of cap space. That's work. They putting in some work, man. Salute to them guys, man. Shout out to Adam Peters in the front office. They putting it in. They putting that work in.
So they in a good pay, they in a good place right now.
Yeah,
Cause you're gonna get some injuries and you got other teams that just wanted to wait to get the camp to see if they were gonna release a few guys here and there, especially veteran making a little bit of money. So we still got money. We still got cap space that if we still feel other needs that we probably still have,
right.
we be in the play for it. So, but this one, man, good gracious, Stefon Diggs, man. I don't know where you see him playing at right now. I mean, where you see him on the other outside or in the slot? Where you seeing him?
I see him everywhere.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I
yes.
think with this offense, I think the 3 wide receivers are gonna be interchangeable. I think you could put them X, you could put them wide slot anywhere. I think it's gonna
Mhm.
be different. You're gonna mix it up. This not Cliff Kingsbury anymore. Where you
Mm-mm.
had Terry on one side and whoever, uh, uh, Larry Moore or Curly on the other side. Whoever. This is not that. All right, this is different. David Blau already said this is different, man. So he's going to be any and everywhere. And so will Terry. Terry's going to be all over the field. A lot of motion. So I'm not even going to, to me, in this offense, from what I've been seeing and hearing, all that X and Y and slide, all that stuff don't matter.
Nah, it
Not in
shouldn't.
this
It
offense.
should. Yeah, it shouldn't. Um, it's kind of like basketball has gone to this thing now. It's like positionless. You
Right.
know, so
Right.
wide receivers in the NFL is literally it's not XYZ in
Yeah.
so many ways. It's just getting the guy, lining them up, different spots, and just still getting him to be the most effective and quickly getting open to help your quarterback out. No question.
Right.
So it's what you saying. I definitely agree. He's going to play not just X. He ain't gonna
He's
play
gonna be
just
everywhere.
Z in
Right.
motion and going deep. And he definitely he ain't just gonna play slot. You know,
Right. He's gonna be
so
everywhere.
he gonna be everywhere. He might even line up in the backfield.
He
You
might.
know, he might even line
He
up in the backfield. You know,
seriously, he might, man. He might.
chip somebody and curl out on that flat.
Yep.
Man,
Oh man.
what linebacker gonna cover that?
You can't. There's nothing you can do
Oh,
about it.
nothing,
Yeah, you
nothing.
hopeless.
And then the tight ends, man, we are so deep at tight end
Yeah.
that he just gonna make everybody that much
Mm,
more better. No
come on, man.
question. Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. Like I said, Terry gonna look good.
Terry
Man,
he gonna get you 1,000, man, easily. Cause this is gonna open it up for him. He ain't gonna have to work
right.
for that 1,000. Usually he had to work hard for them 1,000 yards, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
ain't gonna have to work hard this shit.
Man,
Nah.
Terry getting stacked, man. He had linebackers leaning over toward him. He
Yeah.
had, man, they was covering him like at triangles, man. He had him on the point, right in when he come off the line, and they would have guys back on the back ends on
Right.
two spots waiting for Terry. And
Right.
somehow, with the quarterback play we've had over the last, until JD5,
Yeah. Taylor
Terry was,
Heineke, all them
oh my
bums,
God,
man.
Terry was getting it done,
Still getting it done. Still
getting it
getting it done.
done.
With bum
Right,
quarterback.
right. And even on that contract year last year, I was kind of like, man, you know what, Terry, that's the old, saying, man, dude hit 30, man.
Right.
He might fall off. And I was like, nah, man, just play that out.
Right.
Man,
Right.
but it wasn't a great year, but you just see how Terry just takes the game. The dude is a professional,
Yeah, he's a
you know.
professional.
And Stefon Diggs, man, if you hear about him in the locker room everywhere he's been a professional. He's been
Right.
well liked, you
Right.
know. So whatever the all field stuff, man, dude's got everybody got something going on, man.
Everybody got something.
Everybody, man. So I ain't gonna sit here and play judge and jury on nobody for real.
Nah.
But
That ain't my place, man. I'm not worried about that at
right,
all.
right. You politics, whatever, man. You vote for who
Yeah,
you want to vote for, man. You chase whoever you want to chase. This on you, man. Just keep your, just keep it, keep it real.
yeah, yeah.
Take, stay. Don't let the police gotta come.
Right, right, right,
So
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah, man. But let them do what they do, man. So yeah, man. Stefon Diggs, he just
Right.
automatically elevates the whole offense just right out the door.
Right off the break. I
Right?
mean, right off the
Seriously.
break, man. This guy, I mean, he comes in. Okay, so I got several questions, of course, but
Mhm,
stuff we're gonna have to just wait and see how it play out. But with
mhm,
Stephon Diggs coming in the building, the whole depth chart shifts down one, right
mhm.
behind Terry. All right. So you put him behind Terry. Who do you think is gonna win now? The WR3. I mean, that's a big position, man. It's some, we got a handful of dudes that's gonna be fighting for some playing time, and that's what's gonna make it fun in the preseason. They're gonna be out there battling. So who gonna win that?
Look, I don't know. I think it's like I think it's wide open.
Right, right.
But from the few things I've been hearing from camp, right now, I think who has the edge up will be Luke McCaffrey.
Okay.
Right now, yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Training camp
Um,
Luke.
right,
Always.
exactly, exactly. Training camp, Luke, he gonna translate that into the
I hope
practices
so.
when we do the scrimmages, with the other teams. Is it gonna translate, into preseason, all that stuff, and then on week one, what is he gonna do on that
Right.
point? But right now, I think Luke McCaffrey might have the upper hand right now. They said I don't know what's going on, man. Everybody was on some kind of workout plan for the off season because Luke was on the list about guys who came in more bulk, more
Yeah.
beefier, more strong, look more athletic,
Yeah, he
all
looked
that
good.
stuff.
He looked
Yeah,
good.
yeah, he was on
Good.
that list. So right now for me, Luke. I mean, what you thinking? What you think?
Oh man, training camp Luke, man. I mean, that's my guy, man. I want to see him win that spot. I want to see him just somebody just open him up. Maybe David Blau can do it. I don't know, man. I hope David Blau can get this guy going in the regular season, man. But I'm hoping Luke. That's where I'm hoping. That's what my mind is saying. My heart's saying Luke, but my mind is probably saying Burks because I think they want to get that guy on the field just because that boy's dangerous, man. He's that boy. Traylon Burks, if you can get him going to keep him healthy, Traylon Burks he's a serious problem on this squad with his size, his route running, his hands. The boy can ball. He just can't stay healthy. We all know that. So
Right,
I think it's gonna come down between Burks and my man Luke McCaffrey. That's gonna be the battle to watch in preseason, which is coming up very
right.
soon.
Very
Very
soon.
soon. Very soon,
Yeah.
Zeke. Can't wait.
Yeah, man. Shoot, Traylon, man. I've heard some good things. Just that the availability thing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
he can't stay on the
um,
field.
he's had a couple of so far. I guess what we on practice 5, 6, something like that.
Right.
So in the one he missed one or two. He missed two. So the ones that he actually was in and was getting looks. He said he was solid. He was
Mhm.
solid. He was making some catches again, like you said, some extraordinary, unordinary catches. So
Which he can always do. He always do that.
right, right. That was his thing, man. When he came out of school, I mean, he get that DK Metcalf, label on him, and boom, AJ
Right.
Brown label on him, and he was like, wait a minute, this big strong kid, man, that's athletic, and
Yeah.
he just ain't stayed healthy. He just haven't
Right.
stayed healthy.
Yeah, he just can't
So
stay on the field. It's
right,
crazy.
and he's still young.
Yeah, the dude
He's
is
like
26.
right, still
26 years
young. So
old.
it just maybe his body just got to catch up to
I don't
the
know
Rick and
what his
Morty. You
problem
know what I'm
is. I don't
saying?
know what his problem is. My man Luke
Drink
McCaffrey's
more milk.
25, and it seemed like,
Yeah,
damn, it seemed like Luke is it seemed like Burke should be way older than Luke. It's only 1
exactly.
year. It's only a
Right.
year. It's crazy.
Right. Man, drink some more milk or something, man. Get some more protein, you know, creatine or
So
something, man.
what do we let me see. So last year, what we gonna keep? How many wide receivers we gonna keep? Was it
Uh,
7 last year? Did we keep 7 last year?
I think so.
Um, so 7 wide receivers. Let's just go with 7. Who gonna make it, man? Somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta the cut day Grim Reaper is coming. Whose door is he
Man.
gonna knock on first? I mean,
So hold on. Let's we gotta count to 7. What
yeah, we
say?
got 7
Ter-
guys, man.
Terry, now
Terry,
Stefon,
Stefon,
Luke,
Luke,
Antonio Williams,
Tonio, my man AW.
right? Then now you're saying Traylon,
Yeah, I think he gonna make it.
Burks.
That's
Okay.
5.
Okay. So what about Jalen Lane?
I
What
think he
about
gonna make it.
De'Ami Brown?
I
What
think Lane gonna
about
make it just because of the
punt
punt return.
return?
Yeah, he
Right.
gonna be. So that's what? That's
That's
6.
7. I got 7. Gotta say De'Ami Brown,
Okay, so
right?
that's your 7.
Right. Well, then what about the rookie undrafted
Bradley.
Bradley?
He's
Right.
been balling. He's been balling.
Right. Right. And is
Maybe he'll
somebody
be a
else in
practice
there?
squad. My man Van Jefferson,
Van
the veteran.
Jefferson. Right. Wow. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But Stephon Diggs just made that whole room that much solidified. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know, man, who to say. But look, we didn't even think about the fact that the tight ends are balling.
Yeah, those guys.
All
My man Big Ben,
four.
he doing his thing.
Man, Yankov.
Yankov is doing his thing.
Man, I'm hearing all 4 are balling.
Yeah. Yeah.
All 4. Chig is definitely still above them
Oh,
all.
come
No
on, man.
question.
Chig is killing it right now.
Chig might be the second best receiver on the team, and that's even adding Stephon Diggs.
Right.
He might be, but they might keep 4 tight ends, which that might have to knock off another in the wide receiver room.
I think they're
You
gonna
know,
probably keep 4. I mean, I guess you might can stash Yankov, but not for
uh,
long on that practice
not for
squad.
long, man. As soon as he hit it, man, somebody gonna call.
Yeah,
Somebody gonna
I
get
don't
him a
know.
contract. Yeah, because he's
Uh,
definitely showed improvement. So,
I mean, you could
wow.
always let. But I mean, you gonna go 4 running backs? You gonna go 4 tight ends, 7 wideouts? I mean, the running
I
backs
hear
is
the
a
run.
problem too.
I hear the running back's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
You know, so
McNichols, you gonna keep my man. You gonna keep the fat man. You gonna
fat
keep him.
man, right,
You're not gonna cut him. All right, he gonna keep
right.
fat man. My man, Rashad White. You gonna keep him, and of course
No
Bill.
question. And Bill, right.
So I think McNichols.
Jerome
Man,
Ford.
he
I
might be
heard he
gone.
been kicking it. I heard he been balling.
I
Jerome
think
Ford.
that's my guy, man. I don't think he has
Yeah.
a chance to make it though. It's because it's so deep. Now, if we didn't draft the fat man, I think my man Ford would be in the building. But just because we got we drafted my man K-Tron, I think Ford is out.
Yeah, fat man going, he's straight going to the practice squad. He might get cut and then he gonna get brought back on
Yeah,
practice squad.
yeah,
They're gonna, like I said, it's either they cut Ford or bring him back. So,
right.
one of those two. It would be easier, honestly, to let go fat man and then bring him back because he's a rookie, than putting
Mm,
Ford out there. Because if Ford
right.
go to practice squad, somebody might call. Somebody might call.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody
So
gonna snatch him up off the practice squad.
yeah, he's gonna get snatched up because
Definitely.
I heard he's been looking pretty good. But you know what? All
He's been
this
looking great.
right, but
Looking
wait
great.
till preseason, then we can really get a real gauge on these dudes.
Right.
So we
I
when
mean,
you
when I
think
went
Diggs
back and
gonna
looked
get
at his
back out
tape,
there though? When
yeah,
you
I
think
looked at
Diggs
his
gonna be
tape.
ready? Yeah,
Man, Ford, look, that dude, I didn't really know who he was, to be honest. And until we signed, I went back and looked at his tape, and
right.
Ford can ball. He can
Yeah, he's
catch,
been fine.
he can
Yeah,
run. He's
yeah.
he's legit. He's a legit
He,
running back.
he's been solid, man. When he was with Cleveland, they picked up somebody last year and they kind of pushed him back because the year before that he ended up having to start because was Nick Chubb still with them and Nick was banged up and then
Yeah,
he ended up getting some start and run that year 2 years ago and then
right.
they picked up what's that kid Dylan Sampson
Mm,
last year and then him and Dylan was kind of spooking up a little bit and getting a little more reps and then that's why they probably let go forward this year let him go.
right.
So, he's actually been solid. So, remain to be seen, man. Seriously. So, yeah.
I think training camp, I think preseason is going to tell the story, man. That's when stuff is going to start to unfold. And it's good to have this competition because it's gonna make them preseason games. I love watching preseason games. I love watching them, man. It's a lot of fun. But this year, I think it's gonna be even more fun because we got some dudes out there that's we fighting for their football careers, man. And that's a good problem to have. I ain't gonna lie. Frankie Louvu, all these guys gonna be fighting. Can't wait.
Last year, I admit I didn't watch too much preseason, man. I
Yeah.
didn't. I was actually a little disgusted about the off season. I
Right,
really
right,
was. And then the end of the season we had, it kind of made it kind of like you see. But this
yeah,
year, I'm thinking I'm not missing a snap. I'm watching it beginning to end, you know,
right,
for
right.
sure. And dang, I ain't been decided to watch a preseason game
I can't
probably
wait.
in probably in years. I mean,
Wait.
like 5, 10 years.
I can't wait. I can't wait to watch this preseason game. But the first game is
It's not
August 14th.
right, right.
August
So
14th against the Dolphins, man. 7 p.m. game. I'm watching that. I ain't
yeah,
gonna
plus you get that, them few practices, with the Dolphins,
Right, right,
yeah,
right, right,
yeah.
right, right, right.
So that's when you're gonna hear all the talk, how dudes held up in them practices, because really them practices is really what builds up. The preseason games, a lot of the starters might not even get a lot of run. They get the run during the practice week. That's when they
Right.
trying to show up. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm gonna be tuning in on that too, for sure.
Tuning. Man, I mean, this move right here. I mean, we was all calling for it. We all wanted it. I was talking about this movie before even. I mean, weeks ago. All right, go
Mhm,
get this guy. He's out
mhm.
there. Go get him. So we got him. And to me, I think I got to put this wide receiver duo between Terry and my man Diggs. I put him right up there, probably number two. Pickens and CD is that's tough, but our duo is ahead of the Eagles, especially with AJ Brown gone. So Lemon and the other skinny dude, nah. I, our wide receiver duo is better than them two dudes. I'm sorry, we got the second best in the NFC East, which is that's saying something because there's some ballers in the NFC East. Ain't no
Yeah.
question about that.
No question. Yeah, Eagles, yeah. I can't even think of the dude. I know you talk about. He was
Yeah, the
with the
little skinny
Packers.
dude, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was with the
who's that
Packers.
dude?
So, and then
Uh,
they signed Marquise Brown too from KC.
yeah,
So,
yeah, he ain't too
but
much.
yeah,
We ain't worried about that.
he has never
Kyle
stepped
Lemon,
in.
that's the rookie.
Yeah, Mikhail Lemon.
I think he's already hurt. Hamstring issues, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, actually, him and Devontae Smith have been sitting out
Right,
with
right, right, right.
hamstring. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. So, yeah, but and then you got the Giants, but the Cowboys is the most scariest, no question.
Yeah, they're the
You
most
know,
scary.
no
Yeah, I give it to him.
question with CD and George Pickens.
And
George
Pickens, yeah.
playing on a contract, such year situation. So
Yeah, he wanna
that's gonna
ball out,
be yeah,
get
he
paid.
ready ball exactly.
Well, he's
This
auditioning for another squad because the Cowboys ain't gonna pay him.
they're
Pay
not
him no
gonna
money.
pay him. Right, right, right. Jerry might be sitting there saying, "Don't throw him the ball," just so he ain't
Yeah,
gonna. He
yeah,
sabotage himself, man.
right. They
He's
don't have
just-
money to sign him, man. They don't have the money. So
right.
Pickens, I mean, next year the Cowboys are $16 million over the cap next year.
They always
So
over.
yeah, so they're gonna have to make some moves, readjustment, but you can't pay no Pickens, 30, 35, $38 million. Can't afford to do that, man. So he's gonna play this year. Then I guess can they put the franchise on him one more year? I guess
Yeah, you
maybe
can do
maybe
it up
they'll do that.
to. I think you
But
can
they
do it up to
still gonna
three
put him way over the
years.
cap. They still gonna put him
Yeah,
way over.
yeah, you can do it up to
So
3 years. I think. You remember
there you go.
what did Washington do with Kirk Cousins? Remember that?
Oh yeah, that was about three
It
seasons.
was like 3 seasons, 3 straight seasons that they put the cap on and put the franchise on him.
Right.
Yeah, and Rebel
Yeah.
did that and just give him a contract that he wanted even below that the franchise market value,
Right.
and
Yeah.
they couldn't even do that. So, but yeah, that the wide receivers that right now with us compared to the other three teams in this division, we right there now, no
Right
question.
there, man. You
We
cannot
might
keep
we
on
right
anywhere.
there. I think we better than the Eagles right now.
Yeah.
I still and definitely better than the Giants because I don't even know if Malik Neighbors is gonna be playing week 1 or not.
Yeah, he
And
might be
then
end up on the pup,
what's
just like
that?
man, big play Troy. He might end up on the pup. Who knows? I don't think he's
Right,
ready.
right. So, um, yeah, I think we definitely 1B in the
Right.
division at wide receiver
Yeah.
now, no
Yeah.
question. Yeah,
It's huge, man. It's huge for the nation, man. I'm excited because this is the first time in a long time we had 2 wide receivers that's capable of giving you 1,000 yards, man, and it's gonna be fun to watch these guys, and plus all the other guys.
Right.
Chig, you got the running game, Bill, and all these guys, man. It's gonna be fun. And they have a franchise quarterback, right? Now, for me, this makes his job easier. All you
Mhm.
gotta do is sit back there and just pick teams apart. Forget all that running stuff, right? Forget all that running, get them under center more, play action with the running game, and just light dudes up. It should be unstoppable. It should be. This offense should be unstoppable. I think we're gonna have a top 5 offense this coming season, man. I think,
Yeah,
especially with
that's
Diggs now in the building, man. We're gonna have a top 5 offense.
I felt like we should definitely be, top 15, top
Yeah.
12. I
Mhm.
can push it from 12 to at least, just right outside the top 5, maybe
Right,
between 6 to
right,
8.
right,
Definitely. Um, because it just, with Diggs, it's just the versatility with him just in throughout the offense sprinkled in. But I'm hearing, man, that this offense is actually coming around.
yeah.
And
They
even though the defense primarily been winning, but
Mhm.
there have been some really good moments with this offense so far. They said David Blau has really schemed a lot of good stuff, and literally, it's not even his scheme or the play call or whatever. It's just either a missed block, getting to Jaden a little too early. So,
Right,
which they're telling Jaden, don't scramble, just spike the ball. You know, don't get out the
right,
pocket, don't try to do nothing quick, just spike the ball in the play.
right.
You know,
Run when you have to, man. I
Right.
get it.
So
Run when you
right,
have
they
to.
telling him that he's doing that. That's what they telling him to do. So
Yeah,
or like Jaden, they said Jaden on fire. They said he's killing. And he's been putting balls in places of people like, wait a minute, what? And that's been the problem. You know, drop ball, drop
right.
ball here and there. So um you saying top 5, man. I'm gonna put it past over top 10 for sure.
Oh, definitely top.
Yeah,
Oh,
man. I
wait.
think that's
Yeah,
the floor. That's the floor.
that's the
Top 10.
floor. Yeah, probably top 10. I
Yep.
push him up a little higher just because I think we're gonna surprise a lot of people with David Blau, man. I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people, man, with his offense. Now, the only thing I don't care to hear about at camp right now is the trick plays and the razzle dazzle stuff. He's doing a lot of that.
Mhm.
And that's okay sometimes, but from what I'm hearing, man, I think we're gonna be running some trick plays, probably 2 to 3 trick plays a game.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a part of
Mhm.
his arsenal.
Mhm.
And I get it, man. You want to keep defenses off balance. I understand that, but a lot of that razzle dazzle, man, in the NFL, I don't know if it's gonna work out too well for us, man. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, with seemed like he's got his, mentorship from, the 2 head coaches that he got stuff from. They do definitely do
A lot of
trick
razzle
plays,
dazzle.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
With the coaches with the Bears and when he was with Detroit,
yep,
man, Detroit used to run some crazy trick plays,
yeah,
when
yeah.
especially when he was there. And
Right,
Dan Campbell even tried to run a few last year. And I don't know if you remember, like 2 years ago when they were playing Dallas. It was like a Saturday night game, and they scored on a 2-point conversion.
right,
And the referee said that the dude didn't line up properly.
right,
And what it was, he didn't tell the referee that he was eligible.
right. I
So
remember that.
they went back and looked at it. He went right up to the ref, the dude,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
offensive
yeah. He
lineman.
did. He did. He
Yeah.
did.
And the ref like put his hand up like, yeah, okay. Then they ran the play and then they said he didn't declare. And they
Right,
lost the game, on that 2-point conversion because Dan Campbell
right,
goes for it like that.
right.
So I I um gotta be on point, man. He might be having some plays like that too. And then he could be just doing stuff to be fresh and kind of keeping everybody off balance a little bit in camp.
Yeah, they out
Because
there
they said the
throwing.
pressure been there.
They out there throwing routes to the linemen. The
Right.
linemen
Yeah,
out there
that's
running
yeah.
routes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So guess he getting
Right.
them ready, man. Big Lerman Sons out there catching catching balls, man. It look crazy, but hey, whatever, man. Whatever. If we can win games off of it, I don't care what this man do. It can't get any worse than what we had last season. And
Right.
besides 24, everything else besides 24 was a mystery to me, man. I don't. Some of that stuff they was calling was just weird,
Right.
but this guy, man, he might be the next up and coming up, the next rising star as far as offensive coordinators, man. He might
Scott
be.
Scott McVay. There you
Yeah, he
go.
might be,
I mean,
man.
Sean. I'm sorry, my bad. Sean
Yeah,
McVay.
my
That's what
man
Scott
Sean
didn't
McVay,
even
man.
sound right.
Might be.
Yeah, he might be. He
Yeah,
might
we'll
be.
see.
Might be. He had some
So,
callers, man. He had some callers for
yeah,
sure. We
yeah.
was like, no, no. Then we inked him right up.
Yeah.
He got a couple
Yeah, I
calls.
think
Like,
I think my man Dan Quinn knew what he was doing, man. Dan Quinn was like, "All right, if we lose, Kingsbury, which you didn't really lose him, you had to let him go just because his offense was one dimensional, man. He just, he didn't spread his wings to me good enough, so you had to
right,
move on from that guy. And they had this guy already ready. David Blau was ready, so that's how come it didn't take much long, a long time to hire a guy. But I
right.
still think they should have interviewed my man, Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel. Yeah, yeah,
They
no,
still
yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
just brought him
yeah,
in because that guy's offensive genius, man. You imagine him here right now, and no
right.
disrespect to David Blau. Imagine him right here, right now with these weapons, Chig and all this stuff he got going on, man. Offense would definitely be top five. No question about that one. I put money on
Man,
that.
yeah. I was to me. I thought that was done deal.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
I thought it was done deal. And then I didn't even know till you brought that to my attention that they never even talked to him.
You ain't never talked to him.
They haven't talked to him.
You
I'm
never
like,
called him, man.
whoa, whoa. I guess
Ooh.
I
As soon as
just
he
thought he
got
was
fired, I was like, go get that guy. What he
right,
did with the Dolphins and Tua and all that stuff.
right,
Jaden Daniels, oh my God. He would have a field day with that guy, man.
right,
Ooh-wee.
right. Yeah. But like I said, I'm definitely the guy that's going to say I'm gonna trust,
Oh, yeah, no
what
question.
they have inside. I'll
Yeah,
question, no
yeah.
doubt.
Yeah, we gotta
But,
talk about it. We have
we
to.
gotta
I have no
talk
choice.
about it. But I'm not. I'm gonna let them do their thing. I'm gonna let them do
Right.
their thing. I think they felt like he was the right move because I don't even. They interviewed a couple of guys, and I was like, I think they just did the interview process just to go forward with the hiring. But I was like, nope, nope, nope. A couple of guys they interviewed, I was like, nah. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm good. And like I said, that's been the talk though so far in camp. How
Right.
his offense just definitely like it's been designed already. It's been there, and guys are picking it up and they move it. So, like you talking about the trick plays, I think part of that he probably will be using them, but
Yeah, he gonna use him.
I think too also just to keep things a little off balance because I've been hearing that defense is just that pass rush has been monster.
Right.
They've been coming. They
Right.
Adafe Owe. Mm,
Yeah, he's a problem, man. Hey, man,
mm,
that dude Sonny Styles, man. I'm sorry. That dude is a problem. All right. They say
man,
he was mild. He was mild at first when they was out there in t-shirts and shorts. When it was pad day, that dude woke up. He woke
man.
up to the fullest. Man, he's gonna be a problem, man.
And they say when these dudes came out, walked out for practices, and when they was in the pads, it was like, what?
Yeah,
What's going? What happened?
right.
What happened? I mean, from what we used to saying and seeing these dudes out there on the field and they coming out. I mean, just freaking, everybody, giants, everybody, cyborgs running out, coming
Yeah,
out there.
yeah,
Just and then the athleticism and the speed
right.
that's out there right now is crazy. So, like, yeah, what you saying with Sonny, yeah,
Ooh,
that's gonna be scary. Oh
that's what
me, oh
I'm
my,
saying, man. Just want to get the ball back into the hands of Jaden Daniels possible. Because that
right,
boy is dangerous when he got that ball, man. We want to keep the offense on the field, man. So I think this is the defense that can do it. Create some turnovers, get the ball back to JD, and just let him work, man. Let Stefon Diggs and Scary Terry go to work. So let me ask you this though, man. This is a nice problem to have, but you know me, man. I like throwing out some BS from time to time, man. Who gonna have the most yards? Stefon Diggs or Scary Terry, man? Who gonna have the
mm,
most yards this season?
mm. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm definitely gonna shock it. I'm gonna shock
Yeah,
them. They both gonna get 1K.
they're gonna get
Both.
both gonna get 1,000 easy.
Yeah, they both gonna get it. But Stefon Diggs.
Okay. All
He
right.
gonna get the edge. You know why?
Yeah.
Because if they get him in that slot, which that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking, he gonna really cook the most.
I think
And
so.
Jaden is real good at getting out them quick reads.
Right.
And Stefon shaking the linebacker real quick.
Oh man.
Now it's just the yak
He gonna eat
catching.
that. He gonna eat that
He
all
gonna eat
day.
that up exactly, and he gonna get that with some safeties off angle and linebacker coverages. I'm gonna take that. Terry gonna be the big play.
Right.
So that's where it'll even out.
Right.
Where it'll be close. Terry might get 65 catches, but
Mm-hmm.
he might have like 1,300 yards
I think
just
so.
off of that, right? Because it can
Right.
be big plays. You know,
Yeah.
he can stretch the
Yeah.
defense. You know, big plays down the sidelines, all that stuff. So, but I'm gonna take Stefon. I'm gonna take Stefon on that.
Yeah, I can't blame you on that, man. I think Stefon's gonna have a big season for us, man. He gonna both gonna definitely hit 1,000. This remind me back when we had we talked about behind the scenes, my man Garcon,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pierre Garcon,
Deshaun
yeah,
Jackson,
yeah, Deshaun Jackson,
uh
yeah,
the
yeah.
tight end that kept getting Jordan Reed, who
Jordan
was
Reed.
balling out for us. We had Alfred Morris back there. It
Mm-hmm.
reminds me of that, but
Mm-hmm.
just to me, a little more talented.
Mm-hmm.
Right? More
Mm-hmm.
polished. And I think we're gonna have that type of offense. That because the offense back then, what was that, 2014,
Like 2014, something like that.
somewhere around there. We was cooking.
Right. So was that
Offense
was
was
that
cooking.
Gruden? That was Gruden
I think
offense?
so. The defense was just trash, but the
Right.
offense was cooking.
So then that was Sean McVay. Gruden, Sean McVay.
Yeah,
No
we was
question.
cooking.
Yeah.
You just couldn't
Wow.
stop nobody.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I
That
don't
was the
remember
only
last
thing.
time we had that type of defense. I really
Right.
don't.
So if we can get a good defense now with these weapons, with Jaden
Right.
Daniels, we gonna make some noise, man. I'm telling y'all, man. The fans, listen, man, y'all get ready for a hell of a season, man. I'm telling you, this was to me, Diggs was the final piece to the offensive puzzle. Now, is he the long-term solution? Nah,
Mm-mm.
not really. Honestly, I wouldn't mind him coming. If he have a great season, I wouldn't mind him coming back for another season after that. But you're not gonna sign him to a 3-4 year deal, of course, because of his age. But I think if we can get 2 good seasons out of him and he can help groom the puppies, Antonio Williams, maybe,
Mhm.
Luke and all these guys, and who knows what we're gonna do in the draft next season, next all season, man. I hope we get a
Right.
corner,
Right.
but we
Right.
don't know what we're gonna do, and we might double up and go corner then wide receiver. But I think Diggs is gonna unlock things for Jaden Daniels and this whole offensive scheme. That's what I think is gonna happen. He's the key. He's gonna unlock it.
Look, we need two corners
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah,
because we don't know what's going on with Trey, man. This is
yeah.
crazy.
Now
This is
he's been out there
crazy.
running around a little bit though. He's been looking. I think he's ready. He's
Well,
ready.
it
He's
don't
been running around out there, in the street clothes, but he's ready. I think
right.
he's ready.
Okay, so it don't matter that he's on the pup now. The
Right.
key is, does he go after they drop it down to 53? Is he still on the pup? Then that's when he got to miss 4 games or whatever it
4 games
is.
automatically, yeah, 4
Yeah.
games.
So right now is okay, but
I think he
he
on the verge
cannot.
of coming.
Right. So hopefully he'll be back and ready to go.
Yeah,
So and if he show up and play, then okay, but we need a corner for sure. One
we need
definite
a
we
corner
need
next season,
one
man.
corner, no
Next
question.
offseason, we need.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to get one in that first round if one's available. We're gonna have to pull that trigger because actually the cornerback, from what I was looking at, the cornerback position next season and for the draft is deep. There's some
Hmm.
guy and there's some big dudes out there. It ain't
Hmm.
no 5'9s and 5'10s. It's 6'1s, 6'2s. There's some big dudes out there playing corner. I think the cornerback position in all, as far as the draft, it's at least like maybe 8 dudes that's decent, like on Trey's level.
We,
So
we might
we
have
can
to
get one
trade
of
up and
them.
get something. We might have to trade up if that stack.
They have to.
Well,
It's
the thing
stacked.
is, because the draft is going to be just stacked completely, and
Right,
like quarterback is
right,
going to be deep.
right, right,
So that'll push down talent. So
right,
now you should be in a good range to get someone pretty good, very good, very good.
right.
Yeah, this NFL draft is going to be coming up in 27. Is definitely, they saying it might be one of the best. in a long time because it's deep all the way
It's deep.
around.
It's
Yeah.
deep.
I mean, every position got stacked, not one player, but 3, 4, 5, 6 players
Right.
at positions, even in quarterback,
Right.
you know. It might be
Right.
3, 4, 5 quarterbacks coming out in this draft. So,
Yeah. Yeah. So
yeah.
I think we gotta target that, we gotta target the corner, of course, and probably wide receiver. But I mentioned earlier, man, we still got about $30 million of cap space, and it's gonna be some dudes getting cut. And Rasul Douglas in the building. I think we might be okay on the defensive side of the ball, but I still think we're gonna have to address that center spot. I still think we're gonna have to address that, man. Hopefully, somebody decent to end up getting cut that we can snatch up, man, and put on the squad. Because I'm sorry, man. Allegretti for 17 games. Mark this down right now. Is not happening. He's not playing 17 games for the Burgundy and Gold. So that means the rookie gonna have to play with the guy we just signed, who's a journeyman.
Right. Right.
Ah, the center gonna be a problem, man. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Was it they had one guy there, Good Jones.
Good
Uh
Jones. He's been looking okay at training camp too, but
yeah.
it's
He was a
training
little
camp.
little sticky icky in the beginning,
Right.
snapping some balls over the head and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think like early this week, maybe around Tuesday, they said he kind of clicked a little bit. So he's starting to look a little pretty decent. The rookie was still, second, third string. And then,
Right.
like you said, I don't even know the kid they brought in. I know he's from LSU. I think
He's
he
a
played
young
with
dude,
Jada.
but yeah, he's a
Yeah.
journeyman though, man. He's bounced around for team.
No,
He
I'm
played.
sorry. He played with Joe Burrow. He
Right.
played with Joe Burrow.
Right.
Right,
Right.
right. So
Yeah.
um yeah, yeah. They're gonna have to be on alert for that.
Somebody get
Yeah,
cut. Somebody that's just a decent center. We got to snatch him up. We have to, man. We can't
right.
depend on Allegretti. And Good Jones, man, if he get to start one game, ooh, I might not even watch that game. Man. That might be ugly.
Oh my God.
Good
Hope it ain't
Jones,
against Philly.
exactly. Somebody with some interior pressure. Good
Oh my
Jones is
God.
gonna fold, man. That guy's
What-
gonna be invisible out there.
Jalen Carter just got some boss to sign the
Oh,
contract, man.
man.
Highest paid,
He gonna eat Good Jones for dinner, man.
oh
He
my
gonna take
God.
his lunch. He gonna take
That
that dude's
dude is
lunch.
just when and they paid him. He had an off year last year,
Right, right.
but the year before, when they went to the Super Bowl, yeah, Jalen Carter probably was the best defensive tackle in football.
Right.
Question, no hands down. So you lining good whatever, good ball, whatever. against-
Mr. Goodbar, man. He gonna tear Mr.
he,
Goodbar up, boy.
he gonna eat. They gonna eat. So look. So
Mr. Goodbar, man. He gonna get tore up out there, man. I
all
feel
right,
sorry
man.
for
He
that.
got
I'm gonna feel sorry for I'm not even gonna watch that because that should be you could probably put some criminal charges against that guy going up again. He can because Jones cannot handle him at all. He gonna destroy that dude, man.
see,
It's gonna be
see,
embarrassing.
see. Then we're lucky because Jalen Carter don't need any additional criminal charges from like when he was down here in Georgia getting on in that messes and stuff that he was in. So he don't need nothing else
Man,
additional. So he might pull out
man,
that game.
you
He
might get
might spit in
charged that
somebody's
game.
face again, so he get kicked out the game. so, so
That's gonna
he'll
be
have to go to
embarrassing.
jail trying to beat this dude up.
I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be embarrassing, man. But
Oh my gosh.
um, so yeah, we still need to address that. But to me, the elephant in the room, man, there's still an elephant in the room, and I hear people talking about it, and I'm still open to this idea. You know where I'm going,
hmm
Brandon Ayuk.
hmm 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 hmm
He might be available. Should we still bring in Brandon Ayuk, or are we good at wide receiver? Hey, I'm not mad if they do. I'm not gonna be mad at if we bring in Brandon Ayuk and pay him up with Terry and my man Diggs, man. I would not be mad at that. I'm sorry.
Um, look, I feel like you always gotta look to add talent. And
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna sit here. I don't like this off season with him at all. I don't.
me either.
It's just tasteless in my opinion.
He's a clown.
But he's straight clown.
Yeah, he's a
But
clown.
if he gonna bring the talent and he gonna bring ability and he gonna help accelerate and lift his team, then and do it well. I, I can't say no. I'm not gonna sit here and
Can't say
then
no.
it's not he out here domestic, you know,
Nah,
situations,
he, he just a
at,
fool.
at poker games, robbing somebody,
Nah, he's just a fool. He's a fool. That's all he
he
is.
just is being a straight social media clown. I-
Right.
That's I can't- How is that wrong? To be
He's a
honest,
the boy's a
I don't
fool.
like it, but it's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
It's
I'm
not
sorry,
criminal.
man. I mean, the media, everybody's like, this closes the door on the Stefon Diggs. I mean, I'm sorry, the Brandon Ayuk stuff. This closed the door on him. Signing Diggs is off the table. Man, y'all, you don't know that. You don't know that. If this guy end up getting cut by if he goes reports to camp at some point, get reinstated by the 49ers or whatever, they sit down and talk to the guy, be like, all right, we're gonna cut you loose. Go get him. I mean, if you can get this guy for about $3 million or something, you got 30 plus $1 million to spend. Go get him. You never know. What if he balls out? What if? What if he balls out?
Right.
Man, come on, man.
And then how old is he?
He's
28,
26, 28, 27,
27.
28.
Yeah, somewhere in that
Young
range.
cat, man.
Yeah, so he's not old either.
Nah,
So look, I know we've had these discussions, several times, and I know in the beginning I was like, nah, but they had to sit here and realistically look at this. The dude ain't no criminal.
nah.
He's just doing. Like you said, he's a straight clown.
He's a
You know,
clown. It is
um,
what it is. He's a fool.
I right. So that's not against the law.
Nah,
He ain't breaking. He not breaking rules. He don't have the feds on his back. He I'm good. I'm good. If he gonna come in here and show out and play ball, that's all I care about. That's all I care about.
he
You
gets
know,
released in the next week or so.
right.
I'm gonna say you bring him in and you see what he can do, and you put him out there, let him run some routes. If he still look like that guy from what was it, 23,
Mhm.
or even a three quarters of that guy from 23, you sign him up, man. You sign that guy, you stick him out there, and you just, oh man, you just let Jada Daniels feed them three dudes. It's not off the table for me. Sure, it's going to stunt the growth for some of our puppies, man, but Stefon Diggs is going to stunt the growth for some of the puppies. But at the same time, I ain't been too impressed with these puppies, except for maybe Antonio Williams. We don't, he ain't played in one game yet, so I don't know
Yeah.
what he gonna
Yeah.
do. But them
Yeah.
other cats, Luke's and all, and Lanes and all that, I'm not impressed. I haven't
Look,
been impressed with these guys, man. So stunt the growth of who?
these guys going in their third year,
Yeah,
and they still haven't.
they ain't turned that corner yet, man. They
Right.
haven't
They ain't
turned.
turned that corner yet. Third, year. I'm, you know, Luke definitely was. This is Luke third year.
Yeah,
And most people say you can't take the time to grade a draft until at least through the third year. You know.
right,
So
right.
this is it. And you would hope that someone would have really clicked last year. You know.
I was hoping.
Terry figured it out.
Right,
Okay. Terry figured it out
we figured it
with
out
all
quick.
the quarterbacks that he's had. He's figured
Yeah,
it out.
he figured it out quickly.
So I can't sit here and say that, well, he had he quarterbacks, this and that. No, we got the perfect guy in the house who's he figured it out.
Right,
So everybody else should be able to figure it out.
right.
Dropping balls, De'Ami Brown dropping balls. You know what I'm saying? Jaden Lane dropping balls.
Oh man,
Luke ain't 50-50, but he's still dropping balls.
right,
So,
right.
like I said, I'm not super impressed. Let's get the preseason. Let's see how it shake out a little bit. Then maybe a little bit better. But if it's still the inconsistencies through that, yeah, no question, man. If Brandon Ayuk becomes available,
Go get him.
come on, man.
Go
He
get him,
probably
man.
what's the league minimum? $1 million, 2 million, whatever it is.
Yeah,
He'd probably take that because he don't talk so much clown trash. It's like he's showing it ain't about the money.
right,
He's already
right.
shown that. Then you say he bought a house and then sold it and lost a couple million
Yeah, he
dollars
bought a
reselling the
house and
house.
then he
Did
put
he?
the house listed the house. I don't know if it's sold, but he listed it. Like,
Right.
He's in the area doing autograph sessions with 3 or 4 dudes showing up. I mean,
Oh, dang. I missed that because I was gonna be the fourth dude. I was gonna go. I really
yeah,
was.
I mean, listen, man, the guy he wants to be here, but I think if he really wanted to be here, he would go through the proper channels to get here, man. Just reinstate yourself, go show up at camp, and go talk to John Lynch and just be like, "Look, man, this ain't working out for me. Trade me, cut me, whatever." And then handle your business. I think the way he's doing it, it's no outcome for him because it's
Right.
nothing the 49ers have to do to get rid of him. They don't have to do anything. So it
It's
makes 0 sense how he's trying to handle this situation, man. 0 sense.
he hasn't shown any indication that he wanna really play football.
Right.
That's my only concern.
Yeah.
And not the social media stuff, but where you at in your mind with playing football?
Right.
You know, I have not seen any indication that he wants to play football because if he really does and he's ready to play, when training camp opened in San Francisco, he should have been the first one in line at the door.
Yeah, I've been back. I'm getting
Cause
out of here.
I want to get, I'm like, for me to get out of here, I gotta be there now.
Yeah, I'm back.
And
I'm
he
back in
has
the
to,
building,
the
man. Let's get
reinstatement papers were then already on their desk because they would have
right.
known he's coming.
Yeah.
Secretary would have called, Kyle and say, hey, I got reinstatement papers for Brandon Ayuk. They already signed, they're ready to go. Okay, well, we start training camp next Tuesday. So, okay, cool. We'll see if he be here or not. He should have been the first dude walking in the door.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
he was smart. If he was smart.
Yeah. Right.
So,
So
or if he
that's
had a smart agent. Either way,
I
I
think
don't
he's
know.
his own agent. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
how that's I don't know what's up with
part
that.
of the problem. Yeah,
I
that's part
thought
of
he
the problem.
fired him. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but he get all that stuff straight. I'll give him a shot, man. I kick the tires on everything.
I would,
I'm
no
trying to
question.
win.
No
I'm trying to
question.
win.
If
I'm
that
trying to
guy can help
win.
us get to the playoffs, man, that's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else. Get back to the playoffs because once you get in the door, you get in the dance, man. Anything can happen. That's
I
all.
mean,
Anything can happen.
integrity does mean a lot for me, but it just
Yeah.
depends on how bad the situation is. I mean, you see, they got rid of kickers. They just fired a tight end coach about a week ago.
Right.
The moment they get some integrity stuff going on, they kicking dudes out the door. They don't
Right.
even hesitate. So I'm kicking tires on everything. And then unless something that get that bad, then okay, all right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It
I'm
is what
I'm
it is.
looking for it all. So it should be 4 centers right now standing outside the door
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Should
should
be.
it, sh- it
It
should
should have
be
been.
it should have been 3 kickers in camp. But
Right.
that's just me.
All right. That's it, man. All right, Zeke, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. Listen, I'm excited, man, about the season, man. Stefon Diggs again. I'm sure you already heard, fans. The nation, Stefon Diggs is in the building. He's burgundy and gold all the way, man. We're gonna rock this thing out, man. We're gonna make it back to the playoffs. We're gonna ride Diggs and Terry in this scary, scary offense behind David Blau back to the playoffs, man. Don't forget about the defense. The defense gonna ball out this year, and we're gonna all cheer these guys on. We're gonna have a great time, man. So listen, we appreciate y'all chiming in with us. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. And while you're here, man, don't leave just yet. You know what to do, man. Hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, you bang that like button. Leave us a comment or two. We'll get back to you. And if you enjoy this content, man, you have to support this machine. We try to grow this thing from the ground up and we doing a good job of it so far. And of course, we bring the heat every week with my boy OG Zeke in the building, and of course, yours truly, T May. We want to say we out. See you on the next one.